going on, y'all? Let's look at this video from More Pegasus. I think it's going to be talking about Hasan and also Hasan's goon, as I like to call him. Frogan, the one that eats 1,000 Big Macs one sitting. Let's get into it.
On the legendary series. So, quick recap. Largest Hasan orbiter, Frogan, has basically lost her lawsuit against Ethan. She did not respond and is losing by default judgment now. Turns out she may owe over $200,000 and her life is completely ruined. So she finally responded and everybody
No more Big Macs for you.
is baffled, including her own fans. Frogan is currently buying an Xbox Game Pass live on Twitch. She raised $40K for her legal defense against Ethan Klein and lost by default. Her GoFundMe is still open despite the court finalizing the default. I am totally okay with her scamming her fans. I mean, dude, I knew she was dumb, but this is next level. Now, everybody thought she was spending her money on Big Macs, but turns out it's Big Macs and video games. I mean, she was playing Fortnite the other day, but this is another lack of self-control. So she responded on stream. Frogan speaks about the lawsuit following the news of default judgment. She got this message in her chat: I donated $200 to your GoFundMe. Super disappointed as to the lack of clarity regarding where that money went. Really let down. So an actual fan really mad at Frogan here.
What, like a Game Pass thing?
Yeah.
$17.69.
What?
You're gonna buy a Game Pass month, or are you gonna buy
A gift card.
Okay. Why a gift card?
So I can use my balance.
I'm so confused.
Really let down. I don't think you guys realize that the lawsuit is still going.
Hey, the lawsuit's still on.
I don't think you guys realize the lawsuit is not over. And I don't think you realize I've been fighting this lawsuit since Since August.
Everybody just doesn't know what the law is. I'd eat as a trademark lawyer. I literally wouldn't. I'd rather boil my skin.
Okay, I'm sorry, this is completely unrelated, but that might be the single slowest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought that was a still image. That's shit was not moving at all, dog. I mean, we can see the view count is 100 viewers there. I mean,
my numbers ain't crazy. Chat don't be going too wild, so I can't talk. I would say probably for someone of her channel size, yeah, that is pretty low.
And those are some iDubbbz numbers right there. Really competing with the best of the best there. Wow. But are we sure that 95 of them aren't bots here? Because that shit is not moving, dog. Now, why exactly is she buying an Xbox Game Pass when she's about to go bankrupt? God knows. I mean, I feel like a normal person would try to scrounge up all the money they can in order to survive. I guess people are theorizing that her plan is to just go bankrupt and therefore not have to pay anything, but I don't really think that's going to work. Now, regarding what she said that the lawsuit is still going, yes, technically correct, but it's basically over, right? She still does have the option to appeal the default judgment, but she's probably not winning it. She's basically hanging on by a thread, and she's probably not very good at hanging, let's be honest. She also said she's been fighting the lawsuit since August. I mean, yeah, it was filed then, but you have not responded. What the fuck do you mean by fighting? I mean, you were playing hide and seek, trying to
she said that like she was in the courtroom. Like she was the lawyer.
Avoid getting served. If you think that is fighting a lawsuit, maybe fighting the urge to buy out the local McDonald's. But other than that, I don't know. People responded, I don't think you guys realize fighting this lawsuit. You haven't done anything but eat your donors' money. You're going to lose. Legal Mindset broke this down already. No chance she's paid more than $5K in legal fees so far. Law student here. If the judge issued a default judgment, that means the trial is over. She's not entirely wrong in saying that the case is still going. At this point, she can appeal, or Ethan can actively enforce the judgment to make her pay what she owes him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's actually been issued yet, but Ethan did file it. But I think this is the best part. Did she just admit to using her GoFundMe funds to buy a Game Pass gift card? No. That was a separate budget, of course. You got the Big Mac budget. You got the Fortnite budget. You know, you got the Xbox Game Pass budget. You got the Roblox budget. You know, gotta get my core blocks. Anyway.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Squiggles?
Apparently, she's also wanting to buy a new fitness watch. Surely that is the pressing issue at this moment. Frogan
What's up, Saint Diaz?
deletes a chatter's message about the 200K settlement looming while she talks about buying a new fitness watch. Does not address the chatter's criticism of her use of GoFundMe funds. Somebody said, kind of shocked you can afford a new watch with the 200K settlement looming. Message deleted by a moderator.
Is the game downloaded?
Just
Is the
finished.
game downloaded? Is the game downloaded?
Just finished.
Is the game downloaded?
You kind of shocked you can afford a new watch. Girl, I wish
Damn.
like all these people put as much time into thinking
You saying that you broke and need money, but you could buy new watches? The hell's going on?
they know law into harassing me.
How do you harass me?
$200,000 settlement.
Like what?
If only they knew.
Okay, I don't know why they're talking like some cryptic language here. Oh, if only they knew the truth. Okay, I mean, tell us then, like at least educate us on what's going on. What is the actual amount that Frogan owes? That was obviously just a speculation. Maybe tell the game plan. How is she planning to win? I mean, I don't think she can anymore. Also, this strategy of just ignoring everything, deleting comments, and then crying about people running with a narrative. I mean, you're not out there clarifying the narrative at all. I guess the strategy is stay in your echo chamber till you're literally bankrupt. Also, I'm sorry, but I have to talk about the watch. So a fitness watch, I assume, an Apple Watch, a Fitbit or something. Is that really the issue, Frogan? I mean, like, okay, they're accessories and they can help you out, but I think the main issue is to stop stuffing your face with Big Macs, okay? Probably watch the calories first before splurging on a watch, especially when you're fighting this lawsuit here. I mean, you could buy 500
Or she couldn't even get a gym membership. But she over here buying watches and Big Macs like crazy.
watches at this point, but if you can't put down the hamburger, nothing's gonna change. And I feel like this is something a lot of like orbital bodies seem to do, where instead of actually doing something that improves your health, you do everything that's like adjacent to it, where you buy the technology, you buy the protein powder, you buy all this shit, but then you don't stop stuffing your face, you don't start exercising. I mean, like, what's the point then? Not very halal. Using charity money for personal use is strictly haram. Ozempic is expensive. She went full DSP, scammed her audience, and will just say you're the crazy one if you think she's done something wrong. Now, apparently a clip has surfaced where she's talking about slop tubers, and she claims that we're trying to make her into a lol cow. I mean, you did that yourself.
She is a low cow. She is. What the hell is she talking about? I hate when low cows don't realize that they're low cows.
Twitch streamer Frogan sits in the dark and rants about slop tubers and her experience streaming on Twitch. Frogan states that she's too smart to be a lol cow, even though people are trying to make her one. Of course, she's a very smart person who managed to align herself with some of the stupidest people on the internet and get herself sued and destroy her life. Very smart.
He's hanging out. I enjoy streaming, but no, that's a lie. I used to enjoy streaming, but at the end of the day, no, there is literally nobody on this platform that has the experience I have streaming. Nobody. At the end of the day, they're trying to make me a lol cow, and unfortunately, I'm too smart for that. And when they talk about like hating me or whatever, they don't like me dead ass based on a caricature that they created of a person that doesn't even exist, which is so funny. It's like fucking delusional. Some fantasy just to make me feel better.
Shut the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even gotta look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw P with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
How is she even talking about?
Yeah, dude, like I said, and I've said this so many times at this point, when I don't like somebody, I don't surround myself with them. I don't surround myself with their content. I separate myself and disconnect from them as much as possible. Like if you're leaving hate comments, like you're like on a whole different level of pathetic. And another thing is, it's just like people are like, oh, she begs for rent money. This is my fucking job, bro. If I'm asking for subscribers or have dono goals, This is my fucking job, bro. This is my means. This is my income.
This is my job. I've never begged for subs. I never was like, please, I need to pay rent. Can you? I will go and get another job. I don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. Whatever someone wants to contribute, appreciate the heck out of that. I'm never going to go full DSP out here in these streets. I'm good. I haven't even mentioned my memberships on here the entire time, and I've been streaming for over an hour. Well, I guess I just mentioned it now, right?
Right. So it's her job. Okay, so her job is to beg for money on the internet. I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what content creation is about. So riddle me this, Frogan. How is it that I've been doing content creation for 7 years now, and I've not begged for a single cent ever, and I never will? Turns out you can actually do your job without begging for money like a loser. Because if you actually did your job, which is not to beg for money, but to create something entertaining that your viewers actually enjoy, then you wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. The fact of the matter is, when you create some good content, people naturally want to support you, and you don't end up having to beg for shit. Because turns out begging is actually a big turnoff, right? When I see people like this, I literally feel like throwing my money away rather than giving it to her. And you know, you might think it's working because you managed to con a couple of suckers into donating for your GoFundMe. But this is very temporary, right? You'll never have that sort of long-lasting fan base that trusts you and comes back to support you through the course of your career. You'll never have what the legendary series has, with a dedicated audience who tunes in every day, where if I actually miss an upload, I'm literally bombarded with 1,000 comments and messages about how you guys are apparently having an existential crisis because I didn't upload one day. God damn it. But spoilers, Frogan, that is your job, to make some good-ass content that people actually miss it. But literally nobody misses you, all right? Especially when you're out here begging like a loser. People come home from like a 9 to 5 and they want to watch some good content and relax, and they turn on their favorite streamer, and the streamer is just begging them, going like, please, you know, give me an extra $5. Like, bro, like you're sitting there, you have a master's degree, instead of actually working, getting a job, doing anything but moderating for fucking Hasan, who's not paying you shit. You literally only have yourself to blame. Anyways, she also talks about how we have this false caricature of her, false impression of her. So you're telling me you did not make the comment about U.S. veterans and how they should get PTSD? You're telling me you did not actually support terrorists or partner with Hasan? Interesting. So we're all just delusional. The clips are all just probably out of context, right? This is what they always do. They're like, oh, they have a false impression of me. They're lying, blah, blah, blah. But they never clarify. What is your actual opinions? You can't just say the entire internet is wrong and then not even give a clarification as to what is the truth of the matter. And from what I understand, you double down on the PTSD comment, all right? Like, this isn't, these aren't like one-time.
She was like, based. She was acting like she said some hot fire
opinions. You've routinely done heinous shit.
Like, I'm not walking back on it. I still fucking agree with it. Base.
So then she follows in the steps of Diddy Piker, starts playing victim, and starts calling out slop tubers. Of course, it's all my fault. It's all our fault again, of course.
Even super rich streamers and podcasters ask for members and subs. Yeah, I know, but it's weird that everybody wants to shame me for promoting like my subscriptions or like a tip or whatever.
Promoting it is different from begging. You could just be like, hey, sign up if you want to. That's what I do. So I even offer other options. Like, you could listen to my music if you don't have the funds. Just bump my shit. Play it non-stop all day, every day. That helps out. Right? There's a plethora of options, right? But also, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I should know. I definitely don't have it. But after some recent events, I'm about to work my ass off. I'm going to go hard. I'm getting back into this live streaming stuff. I'm going to try to entertain as much as possible and do as much great content as possible to try to step my game up. The opposite of what the hell she's doing.
How is that like on Twitch complaining that they're on Twitch? It's like, yeah, you're here too, bitch. The fuck? At the end of the day, people don't like me because I am their worst nightmare. I'm an Arab woman, I'm a hijabi woman, and I don't fit their mold of sitting and not sitting.
Nobody cares about that. I promise you. I promise you that's not everybody's concern.
Saying anything and being submissive. I'm quite the opposite. Shit, my mic. I'm quite the opposite of that. And I hold people accountable for their bullshit. And people don't like that. And then like 99% of the people that talk about me, I don't know who the fuck they are, nor do I talk about them. Like all these like slop YouTubers or whatever, it's crazy.
Right. Okay. I get it. Okay. So we're doing the Hasan thing now where, because I'm X minority, X group of people, like, dude, we don't care what you are. We literally do not give a shit. You're the only one who brings that up because you view different groups of people in different ways. And this is part of the reason why nobody likes Hasan orbiters, because when they get justified criticism, they ignore it. You know, they say it's fake, and then they play this victim mentality where it's completely unrelated. I feel like it's so disgusting to use your identity as a shield as an excuse for your personal bad behavior. In my opinion, it is disgusting and disrespectful. And it is just a joke, right? Also, they go for the lowest hanging fruit every time. It's the slop tubers' fault. Let's all blame the drama YouTubers, the slop tubers, who are turning me into a lol cow. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. We wouldn't be able to farm you if you didn't consistently fuck up and be a horrible person. Like,
Facts. Big facts. That's on you. You could just make content. Focus on your craft. Instead of crying and begging.
if you didn't do all this horrible shit, you wouldn't be in this situation. Like, these people are like, oh my God, these slop tubers. It's your comments. It's your clips. We literally have no content. If you stop yapping, if you didn't violate copyright, you wouldn't be getting sued. This is all the consequences of your own actions. I find it funny that literally all we do is report what happens, and then these people just start blaming us. Right. So then she says that she's not irrelevant. As her chat is literally a static image.
Nasty and boring, yeah. Because it's like, yeah, there's people I don't like that are on the internet, but I'm not out here fucking like commenting on their shit like, oh, you suck. Oh,
That's
you
a lie.
suck, bro. And then my favorite.
So what would you call what you did to Ethan Klein and his family? Like, what would you call that? And why are you in here with the lights off? That's crazy. I turned the light that I have off. One time, people was losing their minds. I do understand I am dark skinned though. I disappeared. Watch this. Y'all want to see me disappear? That's funny as hell. Watch this. About to see me go invisible. Oh, I'm invisible.
thing is they're like, oh, she's so irrelevant. And it's like, okay, if I'm so irrelevant, why do you waste your time shitting on me all fucking day? You know, I'm so irrelevant to you. Then why do you and your streamers spend your fucking days covering my every fucking move and shitting on me if I'm so irrelevant?
Not that important.
Yeah, the
sure.
reason we cover you is because it makes us money. We're doing our job. I mean, you might consider your job to be begging people for money, which is completely disgraceful. I consider my job to be content creation, to entertain a bunch of people. And so we are doing our job. We're making money while we're doing it, and we're enjoying it. Also, just because it's funny to actually cover you and your downfall doesn't mean you're relevant, all right? I can't even put your name in the title because nobody recognizes you. You're only famous because we talk about you. You are literally a dread.
I don't really get that much views for talking about her at all, bro. Like, that's not something that's making me a millionaire, honestly.
As Hasan's moderator, like, that Hasan orbiter, okay, the large one. Your entire relevancy is basically like Johnny Somali, right? A train wreck. They don't have a fan base of their own. Also, the logic just doesn't track. She says, oh yeah, if I hate someone, I don't go out of my way to talk about them. Have you seen what your god Hasan does? That's literally his bread and butter. Okay, I probably shouldn't have said bread and butter. Now she's gonna want to eat again. She's in a dark place right now. Oh my god. Do you guys remember a couple years ago when any YouTuber would get into any controversy, their excuse would be, I was in a dark place, right? And she's literally in a dark place right now. Turn on the lights, Frogan. Literally, the only saving grace for Frogan is that no one ever liked her enough to become the sort of dedicated anti-fan needed to roll her in the girl world. I have no idea what you just said. But yeah, she's still less hated than people like Hasan, for example. Moving on to Ultimate Gooning Load, Twixy.
That dude is weird. But we'll check that out another time. Or maybe, let me see. Was he beefing with people? Yeah, we'll check that out a different time. I think Frogan is trash. She's not entertaining in any way, shape, or form. I think that there's a plethora of people out there that people should be watching. I don't even think she deserves donations of any sort because she doesn't do anything. But that's just me. And I hope things go bad with that lawsuit. That's all I'm saying. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the hype button. Watch more videos.